Yo, we recording? Yo, where y'all at? What up, man? Hold on. Yes, we up in this. Handle business. What up, y'all? Gang, gang. We up in here. We working. Just want to talk about some boxing. Back at home. Feels great to be back. Especially with the horrific incidents that took place on Sunday in Las Vegas. Prayers go out to everybody. Yeah, we're gonna turn it up. Talk a little bit of boxing. Hey, you two be playing with me. First they said we had 80 people in here, now it dropped down to 32. Like, really? But it's cool. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Let YouTube know this is a gang gang. We're here to talk boxing. We're gonna talk about everything. Hit the like button.
From moment to moment. Thank you. And now,
I'm gonna give it a little bit longer and then we'll do the roll call. Then we'll start talking. Y'all can leave comments. Let me know some topics y'all want to talk about. Just say what's up. Thankful to be back though, man. That was nuts in Las Vegas. Errol Spencer's overrated. I disagree. Eagle Valley 2017 has been a good year, so I only make certain appearances, but I mean we got some good fights, so Eagle Valley hasn't had to come out. And new media is killing shit, so a lot of the people who were saying the contrary, they're already getting destroyed. So I mean, what else is there? What do we need Eagle Valley for? We winning. Eagle Valley come out in the hot seat though. That's true. Yeah. Let's do a roll call. I like to do it at the beginning and end of my streams. Just want to know where y'all from. City, state, zip. Drop me a comment. Let me know where you're from. We'll go through the roll call. Boxing Ego roll call for your mind. Yo, check it out one time. Where you from? Where you at? Houston, Texas. Eastside, Oakland. 305. Grand Concourse, UK, London. Louisiana, Boston. Santa Ana, North Carolina. Beantown. Inglewood. Newport News, man. Virginia in this bitch. Georgia. Salt Lake City. Brooklyn. Chester. England. Ireland. KC. Hey, the Kansas City Chiefs is doing good. They got my old quarterback. I'm a Niners fan, but shit, I ain't mad at it. I never loved it. West Palm Beach. New Jersey. Sydney, Australia. Man, we got boxing fans all around. NYC, Big Apple, BX, Moreno Valley, Serbia, Bahamas. We got the Bahamas in here. Yo, man. Bayside, Queens. A couple more. Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all from? A couple more. And then we'll start. Where y'all at? Where y'all from? Sheffield. So basically. Tallahassee. What is that? H-Town. All right, let's get into it. Noel's asking, is Wilder ducking Dillian White? Listen, man. I keep it real with you guys on my channel. But a lot of the side commentary, that's why we winning. New media's winning. the channel's winning. You got to be honest. Like, you can't say Wilder is fighting Luis-Ortiz. If it doesn't happen, it's not his fault. To duck Dillian White, that doesn't even make sense. I already put someone in the hot seat for that. So no, I don't think he is ducking him. And you'll notice on my channel, I'm not gonna say someone's ducking. We don't even have an outcome if he's fighting Luis-Ortiz or fully know who he is fighting. But that, I know Dillian White, I've seen his comments and stuff, so he wants to believe that Wilder's ducking, but there's a business to this game. And the deeper I get into it, the more I realize that. You know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes shit, it's not really even up to Wilder at this point. Because he signed on to fight a guy who tested positive for something. He claims to have an excuse or a reason and a prescription. But like I said before, it's your responsibility, you or your team, to properly declare whatever it is. If you let them find it and then blast you out in public, it's your fault. Period. I go to, you see, and here's another example. I travel all the time. I'm in and out of airports, like TSA. You know what I'm saying? I stay in the airport like a pilot. And if they tell you, do you have a laptop in your bag? Do you have any liquids or anything like that in your bag? And if you don't take your laptop out and you don't take your liquids out, whether it's a water bottle or it looks like a water bottle, they give you the opportunity to dump the water out. If you don't, and it goes through the little conveyor belt and then the x-ray machine, and then they determine there is a liquid in there, post 9/11, they're going to start checking your bag. Not that you're a terrorist, but that's just how it goes. So really, I don't feel sorry for Luis-Ortiz's people. That's just the nature of the game. They literally ask you when you're going through the airport, do you have any liquids, anything flammable or fragile, whatever they say, right? Post 9/11. And if I say, no, I don't. And then they look in my bag and find the shit. Hey, you said you didn't have no liquids. This is a liquid. Then they're going to pull me to the side and they're going to search my bag and then put that little powder or some shit on a little thing and wand my bag to see if there's anything. So 100%, it's not Wilder's fault, and 100% this is Luis-Ortiz. Because even if, let's say no foul play and you're on blood pressure medicine, it's your obligation to disclose that. It's just what it is. Just because you have a prescription, to me that makes it even look more suspicious. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was taking this to get better, right? Zicam, cold remedy, vitamin C. And if I did some kind of test and they're like, did you take anything? Put anything in your body? I'm like, no, I didn't do nothing. And then I got this Mucinex. I got this allergy medicine. I got Zicam. You know what I'm saying? I had all this shit trying to get better. And I told them I didn't take nothing. Whose fault is that? Is that my fault? Or is it the doctor's fault? Come on, man. This ain't promethazine. I don't be doing lean, but this is Mucinex, fool. But you gotta declare it, man. Daniel Jacobs, Luis Cuba Arias, they did their press conference in New York today. Daniel Jacobs pretty big for middleweight. So he's clearly the bigger man. Why can't Wilder just get a fight? His opponents have to test positive or negative. They gotta pass their test. That, cause literally, listen, I get it, all the bum squad and all that shit, but listen, to all the people, if we can put someone in the hot seat and get them burned right now. I'm back in Cali, I'm feeling good, you know what I'm saying? We can put them in the hot seat right now. But listen, check it like this. For all the people who run around typing bum squad and windmill Wilder, he ain't never fought nobody. I could think of 2 good fights that could have been, that should have been, that may not have been through no fault of Wilder's own. Alexander Povetkin was a ranked top 10, top 5 maybe, depends, I'd have to look, but definitely top like 8 guy in the division, Olympic gold medalist, shared the ring with Klitschko, knocked out Hassan Rahman, right? And the fight didn't happen. That's not Wilder's fault. He was going to go over to Russia to fight him. Now this Luis Ortiz thing is up in limbo, right? It's not Wilder's fault. So all the people, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether you hate him or not, you got to give him a pass. Because those are two reputable opponents and reputable fights that may not go down through no fault of his own. That's the reality of it. It goes like that, ego. You talk loud, people will be louder. Wilder is too loud these days. What are you even talking about? You got to make stuff make sense. What is being loud? What are you talking about? Y'all just be saying stuff. It goes like that. You talk loud and you got to like to talk loud if you talk loud. What are you talking about? What does talking loud have to do with anything? It's Wilder's fault the right hand scares people into taking steroids. Wow. Hey, listen. I want to see a good fight with Wilder. AJ, see, listen, and this is the other thing. Aside from people who fail tests, there's other champions that he's aggressively called out. And I know because I report boxing, I've done videos on it, like AJ and Joseph Parker, and it doesn't look like they're trying to make those fights with them anyway, right now. Maybe in the future type shit. So, I mean, I just don't understand all the animosity towards Wilder in that front. Meanwhile, the people, HBO and ESPN, and some of y'all call the boogeymen of boxing, they're not truly boogeymen. Like Golovkin. Who has Golovkin fought? Name a succession of people that Golovkin has fought, and they all failed drug tests trying to cheat him. That we know of. Like, you know what I mean? They actually failed. Who? I can't think of one person that was a notable name that failed their drug test when fighting Golovkin. You can't be black and loud, right? Y'all so soft. Yeah, man, y'all do too much with that whole his personality and he's too loud and all that. Fuck all that. I care about what someone does. You know what I'm saying? In the ring. When Deontay hits you with that right hand, that's what's the fuck loud. Actually, everything goes silent. So, I mean, I don't really care. As long, like, I'm within reason. Like, if a boxer was, like, raping and molesting boys and, you know what I mean, raping women, of course I'm not going to be with that. But if someone wants to trash talk, who cares? I like trash talk. Entertain me, motherfucker. I got to fly to these fights. And even before I was covering fights, I had to order the fights and spend my day to watch it. Entertain me. So, I mean, y'all do too much. Oh, he's loud. That's why people are don't like him and all that. But guess what? Canelo and Triple G aren't loud, and their fight only did 1.3 million, and they're like some of the biggest stars in boxing. And Mayweather and McGregor are loud, and their fight did way more, like triple that. You gotta understand the business. I'm not saying don't be someone you aren't, but there's a time to turn up, or there's a time to sell yourself, a time to be passive and chill. And I don't, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't see Wilder. He's not over the top to me like Broner. You know what I mean? Sometimes he's dancing and jovial and joking and louder and bomb squat, but he's not always like that. Mayweather's a star, so that's why. But they say Canelo and Triple G are stars, and the successors to Mayweather. So it still should have did better than 1.3. Now I know Golden Boy said, "Oh, that doesn't include PlayStation and Ring TV's streams," but literally, I mean, I'm not the smartest brother in the world. But how many of y'all ordered the fight on Ring TV or PlayStation Network and watched the fight from your PlayStation and or Ring TV? So yeah, I'm sure that's some unaccounted for buys. But realistically, I don't see that being. It's not going to go up another million based on that, because I don't know anybody that watches the fights really on ringtv.com or on PlayStation 4. Listen, if you watch Canelo-GGG on PlayStation or ringtv.com, drop it in the comment section and be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because we're trying to get a real pulse, not really people trolling and playing games. So just put no or nope if you didn't. If you watched it some other means, or if you watched it on PlayStation or ringtv.com, put that. No, fire stick. How did you watch Canelo-GGG? Let me know. Let's get a post. Nope. I ordered through Sling TV. That's another one that they said hadn't been accounted for. Fire stick, YouTube. Watch it at your friend's house. No. See, that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, me personally, I don't think that Sling TV and Ring TV and PlayStations are going to dramatically increase it. What is it going to tack on another 200,000? Be to 1.5? Pacquiao and Mayweather was doing that, fighting like Mosleys and Cottos and stuff like that. Damn, Facebook, free on YouTube. Hey, y'all could start buying the good fights, man. I don't know everybody's money, but it don't hurt to spend a little bread. Yeah. Oh, I watch mine on Facebook. I don't like all that buffering, and sometimes if you watch, I've seen certain fights. I think David Lemieux was fighting Christian Fabian Rios, and I couldn't find it anywhere because it was a random small fight in Canada. So I watched that on Facebook, and the person's stream kept getting closed. His daughter kept standing in front of the TV. So I don't know. I just like to watch the fight. Yeah, I gotta get comfortable. How are y'all watching the fight on YouTube? You're talking about after the fact? You're not watching it live then? I've never seen someone have the fight live on YouTube. That shit'll get flagged probably. College kids ain't got no money. That's bullshit. I know college kids that be, especially where I'm from, California, they find money for weed and drink and condoms and whatever else going out. So they can swing it. You just have to balance and budget if you really are about that boxing. What Chavez fight? Canelo? How y'all watch? Excuse me. How y'all watching fights on YouTube in live time? Weed is on another level though. What does that even mean? Russian YouTube channels don't get caught streaming? Wow. I don't even know how to get to the Russian YouTube channel. Yeah, I seen Chavez Jr. He looking big as fuck. Y'all want to see Chavez Jr.? Get them likes up. We should be at 100 likes. If y'all want to see Julio Cesar, Fantastico! If y'all want to see how Chavez Jr. looking, get us to 100 likes, man. We ain't playing. This dude, Chavez Jr. What college you been hanging around? I'm in Northern California. There's a ton of colleges. UC Davis, Sac State, Solano Community College, Stanford. As a Mexican, I hate Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Damn. He looking big though. Hit the like button. Get us to 100 likes. Fantastico! Chavez be posting some weird pictures. Like, he just look like half baked and shit. Like, what is this, bro? He off that Bubba. He off that granddaddy part. And he with his daughter. Hell nah. Chavez look gone. You know the memes would be like, when you said the edibles ain't working. Oh my gosh, that shit is funny. Chavez is funny as fuck to me. He reposting it. So we got 99 people watching, but we got 77 likes. We got to fix that. I got stuff to do. I just got back from Vegas. I got footage. So if y'all don't need me to be here right now, then I can go work on other stuff. Look how big he looking. What weight is he at? Hey, bro, what weight is this? What weight is he at right now? What weight is he planning on fighting at? He hella big. He like 6'1", too. Hell no. What are you fighting, man? He got bread, though. Look. He's like, get my money right, man. That dude big right now. Count that money, Julio. Hey, he getting that Canelo bread. He didn't even throw no punches. Get it, Chavez. Get your money, dog. He look big, bro. Look at him. Look how big he looks. Hell no. He look big, man. I don't know what way he's trying to fight at. Here's him without a shirt. That dude big. Is he training with Freddie Roach or what? Is that Roach? He didn't throw no punch versus Canelo. He got all that money. Whatever they paid us, shit, put me in the ring. I'll be in the ring with a fucking dinosaur for $2 million and I don't have to do nothing. Sign me up. Put me in there with fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula. I don't give a fuck. For that meal, give me that meal ticket, dog. Yeah, I was disappointed. I thought he could push Canelo. Canelo got tired in that fight, but it was more apparent versus Golovkin because Golovkin, overall better fighter, and he was pressuring the fuck out of Canelo. Chavez was acting hesitant the whole time. And that's shit. I would fight Dracula. He'd be like, Eagle, round one, That's crazy too, because Triple G looked way smaller than Chavez Jr. So the bigger guy is the one that was like hesitant, more so than Golovkin. Golovkin was trying to walk through Canelo. Man, listen. Chavez Jr. follows me on Instagram. I have a lot of respect for his father. He had some good fights, but he's in the. I put him right now. He's in the category to me where you gotta show me something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would never bet money on Chavez Jr. against a reputable name. I'm not. I'm just not doing it. If he fights Golovkin, Golovkin. Fights Canelo, Canelo. James DeGale. Badu Jack. Anthony Durrell. Andre Durrell. Like, all it. Like, no, there's no. Literally. If you're of size, there's nobody that I'm picking Chavez Jr. to beat. He has to show me that. You got to earn that. You said Canelo was small, picked on small guys, but he fought you like he fought them small guys. He just didn't knock you out. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't care who it is. Butterbean, Steven Seagal, George Foreman, all of them. I'm picking him over Chavez Jr. Chuck E. Cheese's, I'm picking Chuck E. Cheese. I'm not picking Chavez Jr. I'm just not doing it. I don't care who the opponent is. If they're not like tiny, I'm picking them to win. Period. Billy Blanks, yep, him. Tybo, I'm picking Tybo over him. Chavez Jr. got to show me something. You have to show me you want to be a fighter. Like, this boxing shit ain't sweet. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I think Chavez Jr., size-wise, he's a good body puncher. Damn sure has a chin. Has had very respectable boxing minds from his dad, Nacho Beristain, Roberto Garcia, Freddie Roach. You know what I'm saying? He's had great like mentoring based on who he is and the name. Listen, Chavez DeGale. I pick James DeGale's sister versus Chavez. I'm picking her. That's it. No more questions like that. I'm not picking. Chavez Jr. to beat anybody. He's gonna have to show me that. If it's a name, I'm not picking Chavez Jr. Because he didn't do nothing with Canelo, and Canelo moved up 10.5 pounds. Little Yachty, I'm picking Little Yachty over Chavez Jr. If he knocks him out, then I'll start. We'll take it from there. I'm not picking anybody. Listen, I'm not picking anybody. Or I'm not picking Chavez Jr. over anybody. Chavez versus Conor, I'm picking Conor. I'm picking Conor's son over Chavez Jr. That's it. I know Conor's son's a newborn, but I'm picking it because he got heart. Little Conor got heart. Now, ultimately, it's like almost like Zab Judah. I like Zab, man. I just interviewed him recently, but sometimes he's just not like he could have beat Floyd possibly. You know what I'm saying? He just didn't have the long-term adjustment to beat Floyd. Losing Carlos Baldomir, Paulie Malignaggi, I definitely think he could have beat. He came close to beating Danny Garcia in the last 3 rounds, but I just seen it over and over again. It's hard to pick certain guys. Boxing is a what have you done for me lately sport. Sloth from the Goonies versus Chavez. I'm picking Sloth, One Eye Willie. Hey, you guys, Rocky Road. I'm picking all of them. I'm picking the fat kid from the Sandlot, Great Bambino, all that. Forever. Picking everybody. Abel Sanchez, I'm picking him over Chavez. Because he hold the mitts for Triple G. So he can take a punch. Listen, we got to fix this. I've been on almost 30 minutes. I got 119-ish people in here, 120. We have 91 likes. Hit that like button. If the engagement's not here, then I'm not here. I got mad stuff to do. I'm just trying to chat with boxing, so if it's not a good time, I'll just come back. Come back at another. See, now we're at 100, see? Very easy. Y'all just jump in the comments and start chatting away. Wilder-Ortiz is still undetermined if the fight's gonna. Do you get money for likes? No. Yeah, you don't get paid off of likes or dislikes. I can have 1,000 dislikes and my paycheck would be cool too. So that doesn't matter. But YouTube is a system, just like any business. The more it's a popularity contest, the more popular you are, the more alley-oops it'll shoot you. So likes is a form of engagement to show that people are engaged with what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? Comments is one thing. But that's one of the metrics. I don't know how heavily they weigh on it, but it's just a form of gratitude for the streams. But yeah, Wilder-Ortiz, I haven't heard an actual verdict on if it's going to go down. I think they'll try to salvage it personally, but it's not my decision. I could be wrong, but I think they'll try because people are looking forward to that particular card. So if you bump up Remains to Burn, bring in Dillian White, it's cool, but White versus Wilder is solid, but I like Luis Ortiz better. Listen, I got an interview. Y'all got, never mind, I'm not going to spill the beans. Y'all got to hit the like button. We got to get higher than this. We got 125 people in here. And then I'll tell you some heavyweight news, man. Because, you know, I be in the field. This ain't just from at home anymore. But I got some news about Deontay Wilder, Luis-Ortiz, Povetkin, Anthony Joshua. Because I just interviewed a heavyweight. So we got to get to like 125, 130 likes. Hit the like button. I'll spill the beans. And y'all get that exclusive before I even upload the interview. Just for being a part of this live stream. I'll tell you what the heavyweight told me. And he's been in camp with all of them guys I just named. And then some. Malik Scott. So he's been in camp with Alexander Povetkin in Russia. Luis-Ortiz. He was just in camp last week with Wilder, who's training for Ortiz. Who else? Malik Scott. Anthony Joshua. He was in the Joshua when Joshua fought Charles Martin. He was in that camp. Like I said, Wilder, he was in Wilder's Ortiz camp. Y'all gotta work for me. If y'all want me to spill the beans, y'all gotta work for me. Get them likes up, man. We still got more people watching the stream than we got likes. And some of them, probably people left. So we should really have more likes than we have people viewing. Because people come and go and stuff. Have to go to work. So if you up in here, hit the like button. Like I said, I ain't gonna be the only one doing the work. If not, y'all can just wait till I drop the interview and then check it out. But I'll be trying to get the inside scoop for y'all. Who hit dislikes? You know that comes with the territory. They can't dislike this paycheck. They can't dislike the movement. They can't dislike the traveling. I mean, they can from their home, but it doesn't do nothing. I just got back from Vegas. Like, I want money in Vegas too, man. Yeah, man, let the hate come. I like the hate. You know, I need to send the haters thank you cards because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have that extra push at times. But that's what I do. Sometimes I like real shit. Sometimes ego army in the building, man. Ego mafia, we are the mob. Money on top of boxing. But sometimes what I do is I get these crazy comments. I screenshot that. So days where I'm just like, fuck, I'm just dragging, don't feel like doing nothing. I just go to this little section in the phone with all these screenshots of Venom and Ego, you a bitch, and I hate your channel, you suck. And I'm like, you know what? That's my motivation. Let me get up off my ass and hit these numbers. And then we hit 100,000. Solo dolo. I didn't work for nobody. I didn't write for nobody. I didn't jump off nobody's back. I didn't have nobody give me an alley-oop and introduce me to nobody. This was from the ground up. I am the American dream. Young Nino Brown, man. I never liked you anyway, pretty motherfucker. I'm Nino Brown of this boxing shit, man. I didn't have that. Somebody gave me clout, or I work with Ring TV, or you know what I'm saying, Showtime. From the ground up, people. Oh, we hit our number, so let's talk about it. So there's a heavyweight from Jamaica, and you guys can hear his words for it when I upload the interview. Excuse me. Ugh. All this traveling, even though it's the same time zone, it'd be having me tired. Cause I'd be staying up late and shit. So yeah, he's a boxer. He's a heavyweight boxer from Jamaica. His name is Lenroy Thomas. Shout out to my dude Lenroy. Again, if you're just joining the stream, he's been in camp and he sparred with everybody. Everybody that's, except for I didn't ask him about Tyson Fury, so he didn't mention it, so I don't think he fought him. But really, everyone else that's relevant, he's been in with. Deontay Wilder, he was just in this camp as Wilder trained for Luis-Ortiz. He just got back. Excuse me. He just got back to Vegas. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. He sparred with him for getting him ready for Charles Martin. That was when Joshua won the title. So Joshua was looking good in that fight. I think the second round he knocked him out. He sparred Luis-Ortiz, King Kong, Malik Scott. He was in Russia sparring Alexander Povetkin. He said it's crazy in Russia. Like, he was basically just saying Russia, they held it like, I don't know how to explain it. they got so much money in Russia. Like some of them dudes, like Povetkin, is like he's big. Like yeah, I didn't realize that Povetkin is a big ass like star. From what he was telling me, he's like they have Povetkin's face everywhere. Like he's like the man out there, and they was treating him like because he was part of Povetkin's camp or whatever. He was telling me that they were just getting like everything was VIP. Like they were getting some crazy treatment. Like they'd be at the airport, they had like little ribbons or whatever, and it's just like, oh, you with Povetkin's people, and they just nobody gives you a hard time or nothing. I was like, damn. And then Russia was like, they like whatever, like they just hold it down, and they're all about Povetkin. It sounds like, but what else did we talk about? Oh, so y'all want to hear about the power? Because I asked the good questions. I just be trying to ask what the fans want. So I asked him about rating the power because I'm like, damn, all these dudes you talking about, right? All the guys you talking about have crazy power. So I was like, who really hit the hardest? You want to know what he told me? Hold on, man. Can we get to 145 likes? Y'all want me to be spilling the beans before I even put the interview up? We need 145 likes. We'll talk about something else. Hit the like button. I ain't gonna just be spilling the beans. Like I said, y'all gotta work for me. But yeah, Povetkin is a main man out there. That's what he was saying. He was VIP, everything, pictures everywhere. Y'all want to hear who has the most power? According to obviously the fighter who's been in with all these dudes. Hit the like button. Stop fronting. Spill the fucking beans. Aaron says you getting greedy, ego. Listen, I don't come to your job at Jack in the Box to tell you how to run your business. Don't tell me how to run mine. It has nothing to do with greed. This is Ego's army, Boxing Ego. If I work for y'all, try to get to all the events, ask the good questions, give you guys sneak peeks and insights, then y'all can help me out by giving likes. Like I said, I don't go tell you how to make the Yumbo Yaks and Jumbo Jacks and all that shit. I don't do that. I don't come to your job doing that. So don't come to my job telling me how to run mine. I'm young Nino Brown, Ego Mafia. And listen, you act like I didn't say, oh, super chat me or send me money and I'll tell you. Like I didn't bribe nobody. People send me super chats off of the strength of the love and trying to help them momentum. All I'm asking for is if you're enjoying this stream, work for me, I work for you. Hit the like button. So, and we already there, so you already wasted time. So according to my dude Linroy, he said Deontay Wilder, by far, those are his words, by far had the most power. He said, I don't know what, and he's a southpaw, keep in mind. So that's why he probably got called for the camp, because he's big, and he's like, he's a southpaw. So is Wilder-Ortiz. He said Wilder's power, I don't know what it is about it, but he said that fucking right hand is money. Like he said, you can feel, like, he said that right hand. And he's been in there with Joshua, Povetkin, and Wilder-Ortiz, and they all got cracks too. But he said Wilder, I don't know what it is. It's a different power. So I'm like, wow. But I kind of suspected. I told people that. And see, this is so funny with new media. A lot of the stuff I say, like, I'm saying it based on observations and stuff like that. And then it's funny because a lot of what I say, you can hear at some point another pro fighter or another trainer or whatever corroborate by saying the same thing. He said Wilder had more power. He says, don't get me wrong, them other dudes have power. Like, you're not just going to, like, try to walk through their shit. But he said Wilder's power was just, that's the one that stood out to him. And see, a lot of people get mad because I remember Shane Mosley, he said Pacquiao and Floyd had about the same power, or Floyd and Canelo. And people were like, no! What do you mean Canelo has Floyd power? Floyd's pillow fit. Listen, the motherfucker who's huge and big and been in the ring and is a pro fighter and has sparred them, I'm going to take his word for it over you. You know what I'm saying? And Linroy can box. Linroy, see, let me tell you, shout out to my dude Linroy, man. We're gonna work on some stuff. The video's coming soon. It's coming soon. But He's a big dude. Like I'm a little bit taller than him. I would say he's probably like 6'4", but he's big. He's a Jamaican dude. He was I say I don't want to give away too much of the interview because then y'all be like, "Oh, why should I even watch the interview?" But he was training in Florida. Winky Wright, Ben Getty, Keith Thurman. Rest in peace to Ben Getty. He trained with under him at a point. So I mean, I'm just gonna listen. Who's 6'2"? I don't know how tall he is. He's a big dude. That's all I do know. But he fought Dave Allen on the Errol Spence Jr. versus Kell Brook undercard. So yeah, man. Shout out to my dude Leroy. Ego, do you think Conor underestimated Floyd's punching power? You damn right. Of course he did. I'm like 6'5". But yeah, Conor underestimated everything. Listen, and once again, like I said, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. You guys could go back and do the homework. I was doing. No, I'm not 6'12". Y'all tripping. I was doing live streams leading up to the Mayweather McGregor fight, right? And I specifically said, I think Conor is underestimating Floyd Mayweather. Because listen, Conor got big-headed. He got big-headed in the sense of thinking, all that, his skull is smaller than me, and I bounce fucking heads off canvas. None of that shit matters. Really, it doesn't. I've seen guys who were like 6'2" get knocked out by someone who's much smaller, 5'8" or so. So that doesn't really matter, that type of stuff. Especially when you're almost a Bruce Lee shit, but half of the Bruce Lee shit you can't use. The grappling, the kicking, what the, you can't use that. You were there to box him. Yeah, and Donaire broke Jeffrey Matabula's jaw. So that was stupid. So to me, that's how I know he came in too cocky. He's thinking because he's merely, you know what I mean? You're a fighter. You knew you were fighting him. You was sizing him up at the press conference. Like, this motherfucker little next to me. But that's not a way to judge a fight. Other thing is, to me, it's a novice mistake to think that you're going to come over from MMA to boxing and have such a crazy style that you're going to knock out Floyd in a round or two when guys who have boxed their whole life power excuse me hold on. Guys who have boxed their whole life, power, no power, speed, just boxers their whole life, did knock him down. Floyd's never really been knocked down officially, like on his butt, like where he was just like, oh fuck, he got hammered. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think Conor underestimated. I mean, even his team said it post-fight. They told you. They said, oh, we didn't expect Floyd to be so aggressive. And Conor, oh, he fought like a Mexican. Why would you not expect that? Once again, you listen to all that casual bullshit. Oh, 40-year-old man and he can't read, brittle fist and weak bitch. You listen to all that and bought into it. That's why he did something you didn't expect. Do you think Canelo, when he was fighting Golovkin, he wasn't anticipating or training for Golovkin to pressure and bull rush him? He wasn't training for Golovkin to try to jab him like David. He's trained for all that because he doesn't know what Golovkin's going to do. You feel me? But Conor, you thought Floyd was going to box only. You didn't. Oh, I didn't think he would walk me down. What? Let's do the schmutty dance, man. I see it. I didn't miss it. I told y'all them yellow and orange schmutty dances. I be schmutty dances to the yellow and orange ones. Shout out to Mosquito. He said Lubin versus Charlo. Who y'all got? Wow. Schmutty dance. Thank you for that. I'm leaning towards Charlo, but I'm not like I wouldn't wager big money on it because I think it could be anybody's fight. I'm leaning towards Charlo on experience. Um, but hey, I like this stuff. Listen,
Why do you believe you will be his toughest opponent yet?
Well, I'm just different from everyone he's fought. You know, he's to me he's a paper champion. You know, he's fought for the vacated belt, and he beat two guys that wasn't respected in this division, and Charles Hadley and John Jackson. And now he has a guy like me. I'm young, I'm hungry, and I'm ready to take that title October 14th.
Why do you believe you?
there you heard it. So he sounds confident, but it's hard telling with a fight like this because, I mean, as confident as he hasn't fought no one as good as a Charlo. So it goes both ways. What he just said. He said Charlo ain't fought no one like me, but Charlo has a better resume. Whoever called him Eddie Winslow is tripping. That's funny. Family matters though. Good ass pick'em fight, man. To me, that's my main event. Out of that whole card, that's the one that I'm really, really checking for. Damn, y'all call him Eddie Winslow. Y'all trifling. Who has Lubin fought a bunch of no-names? That's what I'm saying. Like, he's looked great on PBC, but he hasn't fought nobody of note. Like where I can rank him up there with the Charlo. I just can't. I'm realistic. I'm not saying he can't win, because I ultimately that's what makes this fight intriguing. Even though I'm leaning towards Charlo, it makes it intriguing because we see a star born all the time. Some people, I pick Errol Spence to beat Kell Brook. A lot of people didn't agree with me. They thought, nah, Kell Brook's too skillful. He ain't lost that welterweight, etc. So, I mean, this is that type of fight where he's either gonna show I'm ready and like pass with flying colors, or he's not. You know what I mean? Because this is to me, this is like very synonymous with his brother's fight, Jermall Charlo versus who's Barbera or Barbara. It reminds me of Julian J-Rock Williams versus his brother, Jermall Charlo. J-Rock was the up-and-coming guy who'd been looking good, hadn't stepped up as much as Charlo had stepped up Jermall, and he came up short. So this is that type of fight. Now he's either going to be a repeat of the J-Rock fight, and he's going to lose the up-and-coming guy who didn't have the experience, the same level of experience, or he's going to pull it off. That's why we got to see it. Lubin ain't taking a good punch yet. That's what has to be determined. Yeah, man. How tall? Hold on. New media, man. We on the case. He's 18-0, 13 knockouts, 5'9.5". But like, look at his resume. He fought who he had to get in position. But who are these people? I think Keith Thurman knocked this dude out at 47. Let's check. Let's test my knowledge. Keith Thurman. Okay, at 47. I know my shit. It's all good. I know my shit. See, I didn't even know he fought dude. But I just remember dude's name from the Thurman fight. So, let me see how tall Jamel is. See, he has way more fights, 29, and he's listed at 5'11". Interesting. I'm looking forward to it, though. Great fight. Somebody's, gotta go, motherfucker. John Jackson's a bum. I wouldn't go that far. He comes from a fight family. Julian Jackson's his fucking dad. His brother's fight. He was beating the fuck out of Andy Lee. Then he got a little bit too aggressive, got stopped. He sparred with Errol Spence Jr. So, and John Jackson was winning, so that fight actually showed me. But Jamel's been in there with better names. John Jackson, Charles Hadley, Vanes Matarosa, and Gabe Rosado. I think he has a better resume than Lubin. Julian Jackson, the Hawk. Shout out to the fucking Hawk, man. So, I'm looking forward to October 14th. Now, I said this in the video I did earlier about this fight with Lubin. Check out the website. So you guys see the man Boo Boo, he testing the waters at middleweight. You know what I'm saying? So if you think about it, October 14th literally has all the best fighters that fight at 154. Since Andre, he would have been in that picture, but he's might be moving up to middleweight. Well, he is moving up to middleweight, but I don't know if he's going to be there permanently. I'm sure it depends on his performance, how he feels, how his power is, and stuff. So I'm looking forward to it, man. But yeah, I just want to get on here, holler at y'all real quick. We did almost an hour. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Let's do a quick roll call. I got a lot of stuff to work on. Damn, already? It's been an hour. I got stuff to do. I just got back from Vegas. I got footage. Shout out to Cincinnati, Birmingham, Houston, Riverside, Memphis. Yeah, I got to work on the hat. See? Good. Y'all on my ass about these hats. Brooklyn, New York, Austin, San Antonio. Yeah, I might hop back on later, but I got to take care of some stuff. The hats need to come. Chicago, Joshua, Bradford, Chi-Town, Baltimore. Yeah, I might try to hop back on later, so thank you guys for tuning in. Got a super chat. Thank you for that. Harrisburg in the building, New York City. A lot of good fights, man, and that's what I'm trying to gear up for, so I'm ready. Let me know what fight y'all want me to cover next. Be more in the building. Yay area. Peace out, y'all.